That big white Nehru collar shirt. It was a custom-made shirt by an NBA guy in Atlanta, Kevin Willis, played 23 years NBA. He made my suits and everything. It's unbelievable. People talk about that and want to see it in action figures and everything. The big white shirt. It's crazy. The Great American Bash, 1991. We're talking about Great American Bash, 1991. Boy, a flood of feelings and emotions come to mind over that. I was set for, after all my hundreds, literally, matches of Ric Flair, I was finally going to win the big gold belt and defeat the Nature Boy to become world champion. Then, right before the pay-per-view, the rug got snatched out from under not just me, but everybody in our company. Rick comes here to WWE. We're all one now, so we can talk about it, and takes the big gold belt with him.
The WCW board has decided that the best course of action for WCW and its fans is to declare the World Championship title vacant. Now, they will determine a new world champion during the Great American Bash pay-per-view this Sunday in Baltimore. And they've announced that Lex Luger will go one-on-one against Barry Windham.
All the emotions of disappointed I wasn't wrestling Rick, but at the same time, selfishly, this is going to be a real opportunity to me that maybe I can stand up and be molded or shaped into the type of world champion for WCW, not at Rick's level, but this might be a big opportunity for him.
And a clothesline. The big man now opening up on the number 2 contender in the world, Barry Windham. And this could be all. 3 clotheslines. Leg is hooked, and Windham got the shoulder up with about 2 inches to spare.
You know, watching this match right now, Barry is just so good in everything he does in the ring. One of the few times anybody got out of my torture rack, by the way. It was in a great setting because Baltimore was always one of the best wrestling cities for us, and also as Lex Luger, one of my best cities.
What's this all about? I have no idea. Harley Race, a multiple-time world champion. And Mr. Hughes, who is the bodyguard of the York Foundation. Now, what's the deal? Are they with Barry Windham? No! Harley Race is over there talking to Luger.
I was happy that they brought in Harley Race, different than Ric Flair, but an iconic, legendary world champion wrestler to be my manager. They even gave me a bodyguard, Mr. Hughes. So I thought, wow, we're going to throw some stuff at him here.
Luger with a pile driver. He's hooked the leg, and Luger wins it.
A lot of stuff going on in there, watching it back. A lot of emotions come back because Harley and I became such good friends after that. With Harley down there using his finish and win the world title clean against a guy of Barry Windham's caliber definitely was a very cool moment in my career. The Royal Rumble, 1993. I was very excited to make my debut with WWE, and a lot of people regard, and I do too, as the greatest manager of all time. Bobby the Brain introducing me with the pose.
Feast your eyes on that man. Look at the muscle mass. Look at the biceps. Look at the chest. Look at the abdominal region. Look at the thighs. Oh, yes, you are in love with yourself, and you have every right to be. You are the narcissist.
But also very nervous. I had a horrific near-death fatal motorcycle wreck. When I almost lost my arm, I still have a steel plate in there. 6 months later, displaying my body for my debut, that I was nervous, but excited at the same time.
I know how you feel about yourself. Oh, yes. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, my God.
Bobby's so good. Only Bobby can do what Bobby did. It's an honor to have Bobby as your manager. I mean, my gosh, that makes a statement right there that you're going to be a big deal, right? If Bobby's going to be your manager, you manage Andre the Giant, all the best of the best, right?
I truly am incredible. This is history in the making.
This was I felt like the perfect persona for me. I kind of had that reputation both outside of the ring and even in the locker room that I was kind of full of myself and I always said just thought I was confident, but a lot of people thought I was cocky and arrogant, so I was all in on being the narcissist for sure. I thought it was a great opportunity for me. I was a natural for it. With the mirrors and everything, my gosh, perfect for my character at the time. July 4th, 1993.
Lex Luger, please tell everyone why you are here.
Mathematics, but I wouldn't miss this for the world. Because it's July 4th, I take pride in myself, I take pride in my country, everyone here aboard this ship. And we're not leaving here till we slam Yokozuna.
Well, the transition was so dramatic from the narcissist to that. I was like, wow, is this going to work? But Vince was so overwhelmingly confident that it would be a success. So I'm like, well, all right, if Vince McMahon thinks it's going to work, it's going to work. I've never been in a helicopter ride like that. It was a Vietnam War veteran pilot, and he was turning it sideways over the Hudson to show off. And I wasn't belted in, so I was even more nervous with that. They wanted me dressed in blue jeans, a rubber shirt, and cowboy boots. I get in the ring, and it was hot. And the mat, I mean, my cowboy boots were kind of worn. I was on ice skates. They didn't want me to slam Yoko because they didn't want him to get hurt. I remember thinking to myself, him get hurt? I was like, my gosh, I'm gonna have like a double hernia trying to pick this guy up. I saw him step on a trucking scale one time, I tell people. Over in Europe, we were all joking around waiting for our luggage. It was a late night flight at a kind of an abandoned terminal at the time over in Germany. And we all started jumping on the scale, and you weigh this, and then Bam Bam Bigelow would jump on. He was, 410. Yoko was sitting over the corner. We did a big chant. Yoko finally trudged over a scale, stepped out 627 pounds. I jumped up on the rope afterwards and came down and almost fell on my face because my boots were slippery. I was so relieved that I actually slammed him wearing those cowboy boots that I really was excited. That one shot they have of all the guys getting in the ring and lifting me up, and the Manhattan skyline in the background, I go like, only WWE could take a narcissist and have that kind of response with that setting. I mean, it was amazing. Survivor Series, 1993.
Look at that. Yes, indeed. You can unquestionably feel the presence of this partisan crowd in Boston.
A lot of big names involved in this match. Always great to be in it. I ever share a ring with The Undertaker for sure.
The Undertaker with Yokozuna sends him to the rope for the ride.
In the build-up, I remember Vince telling Undertaker that before we did this to open up his jacket and show red, white, and blue inside. He wanted Undertaker to give me his endorsement with the red, white, and blue for the Survivor Series. And Undertaker did it on TV leading up to this, which was huge. But I think it helped fuel the matches between Undertaker and Yoko.
Steiner coming up. Attack on Yokozuna. Wobbling back and forth. Steiner going up and Yokozuna to the outside. Yokozuna, look how quick he got back up on the apron.
The Steiner brothers were huge being there at the same time. We're best of friends to this day, all these decades later. We traveled in the car together. We even predated the Clique. We called ourselves the Inner Circle. So the Steiner brothers and I, predating our WWE times together, had thousands of hours together traveling in the car with Sting and I and the Steiner brothers. We called ourselves the Inner Circle.
Sends Luger to the rope. 2-1. A telegraph. There it is. Covering. Hook the leg. 1, 2. We got it.
It was kind of bittersweet. I felt good, obviously winning in front of a huge crowd in the main event, the Boston Garden, but as a character, I was struggling with Lex Luger, red, white, and blue at that point. I didn't know what next year foretold. Was I going to get a shot at the title again? Maybe not. I say that was one of the few times in my career I was always very confident in myself and my abilities and my look and what I brought to wrestling. I was definitely having some insecurities. I was floundering a little bit at that point in time, to be quite honest. The 1994 Royal Rumble match.
I don't believe it. just can't believe it. Luger goes to work on Kabuki. Lex Luger trying to single Kabuki out. Lex Luger is a house of fire. Lex Luger cleaning house. Unbelievable, unbelievable. It looks like the attack of Kabuki and Tenryu had no effect, and Kabuki is out of here.
Leading into it, like I said, my character was floundering. I was excited for the possibility of getting that shot at WrestleMania 10. So I really wanted to make it here in WWE. I mean, it's the elite, right? It's the best of the best. So I really was always confident. I wanted to be able to prove myself.
The Hitman Bret Hart, I have no idea what he's running on other than guts. And there goes Michaels is out of there.
I got a special place in my heart for Bret. Bret that never misses a beat, and everything he does is so good. It's a joy to be in the ring with Bret. I love the guy outside of the ring, and got just tons of respect for Bret the Hitman Hart.
And Luger has Bret out. And no, it's Luger. Luger threw Bret Hart out. I don't know.
Bret just shoved me over the top rope, hung on to me like a spider monkey, and Vince jumped out of his chair, I heard in the back, because when they went back in slow-mo, you couldn't even tell with that technology back then that we both hit simultaneously. It was like 1 in 100. We could have done it 100 times, we never would have been able to do that again, replicate it. So it was really cool.
The winners are Lex Luger and Bret Hitman Hart.
I was very happy with the outcome, and that I was going to basically, have a world title shot at WrestleMania in the Madison Square Garden. You can't ask for more than that. I mean, so overall, I was thrilled.
Well, a handshake. Two great competitors, maybe two of the all-time great competitors in the history of the WWF.
A Royal Rumble is huge, and it still means 30 years later so much. Every time I'm introduced somewhere to speak, they'll say co-winner of the Royal Rumbles, because that has become such an incredible event. So, yeah, it's a great thing to have on my resume and to have accomplished it. It's a great feeling, definitely, for sure. WCW Nitro, September 4th, 1995.
Later on in this live debut broadcast. Oh, what in the hell is he doing here? Get the kid off of here.
No one in WCW other than Hogan, Sting, only a handful of people knew that I was going to be coming out at that match. When I walked to the position, a few guys they're like, "What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Aren't you still wrestling for WWE?" I go, "Not anymore." I wanted to make it all the way to the top. Still, I wanted to prove to all the naysayers in WWE. I wanted to re-sign. My contract was coming up. I had planned on re-signing up until a couple weeks before that with WWE, a new 2 or 3 year contract. And then invited me to come under contract back home in WCW and debut in that show as a surprise. That was like lightning, how that all came down.
Somebody call the security guards.
That big white Nehru collar shirt. It was a custom-made shirt by an NBA guy in Atlanta, Kevin Willis, played 23 years NBA. He made my suits and everything. People ask me about that moment, that shirt all the time, because I was always the guy with the shirt off, so everybody expected me to come down. No matter what shirt I had, I was going to take my shirt off, right? But the shirt stayed on. I'm almost sure why I kept the shirt on, but I did. It's unbelievable. People talk about that and want to see it in action figures and everything. The big white shirt, it's crazy. I gave it to a young man I'm mentoring who could be the next total package.
Wait, Luger's in there!
Lex Luger in the ring! Lex Luger!
He's helping Hogan!
Into the ring!
He's helping Hogan!
Luger! Whoa, wait a minute!
World War III!
Quite the response from the crowd in the Mall of America. I was like, man, I felt like there was any wavering confidence at WWE at the time of where my direction of my character and career were going. When I got in that ring, it felt right. I was like, man, I think I made the right decision, because the crowd response was big. Here I was at the highest level, going nose to nose Wherever you think of Hulkamania, Hulk Hogan, one of the biggest draws ever in our business. Going nose near and see it, coming back and say, this is where the big boys play. None of us had any idea it was going to go where it went, and that the Monday Night Wars between us and WWE was going to get that big and end up evolving into Stone Cold and The Rock, and everything that happened over the next 5 years is just incredible to be a part of. But that was the beginning, and it was quite the moment. Bash at the Beach, 1997.
If he can get someone like Rod, first time in the ring, to knock them down, what does it say for the NWO? What does it say for World Championship Wrestling?
I was thrilled to be a part of that match. My gosh, look at you with Hogan, and Big Show was my partner, the Giant at that time, and Dennis Rodman, All-NBA. I'm a big hoops guy, so I was thrilled that I couldn't believe we had Rodman signed to get in the ring.
There they go.
Hey, he locked up, guys.
How about that?
Andre! Hey, Lex Luger! This place has went crazy!
He even locked up pretty good. Did a good arm drag there. Told you, man, he's a natural. He had that showmanship. See him get his arms up. He was just a natural heel. So he had it, man. He had the right stuff.
Side headlock. Back again. Now, another leapfrog. Another leapfrog. Oh, 1-2 minutes.
Yeah, you know, some of the guys in wrestling, what are they paying this guy? And I never felt threatened by a new guy, when Goldberg came in. And man, Sting and I wanted him to just kill it. I'm always, if new guys come in or guys come in from the outside, it helps our branding and helps our visibility. I was always all for it. I don't care what they were paying them. I mean, I was always all for it, so I thought it was great. The crowd loved it. And yeah, he was still a big part of the NBA at that point, and it's crazy. I mean, it's one of those things just added more and more fuel to the fire of the Monday Night Wars. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Great to be a part of.
The Rock! He's got him in the rack!
Lex Luger has wrecked Hogan.
Remember the referee with that? Here comes Nick Patrick!
Nick Patrick is in.
He's going in!
He's going in now. Luger wrecks Hogan.
My confidence level was sky high. I think the crowd could feel it too. I felt like I was vindicated at that moment. That's probably as confident that my character ever was in and outside of the ring at that moment in my career. WCW Nitro, August 4th, 1997.
We have seen Savage, we have seen Six, we have seen Vincent, we have seen Hall, and we have seen Nash. We have seen Eric Bischoff. So we know that they are all here, and they will do anything to protect the back of Hollywood Hulk Hogan, and that means preventing Luger from winning the title here tonight.
Well, the 100th Nitro, probably for 90 of those. With the NWO, I was left laying there with nachos and beer and things being splattered on me, trying to throw it at them. It was a long road there. It was exciting, but at the same time, I went to the building with no expectation. Every night, well, they're going to leave us laying. I'm going to get covered in nachos again.
And Luger not giving up at all. So, doesn't seem to be much left. There's his leg drop.
That's it! That's it!
Cover 1, 2, and he kicked out.
It was a huge compliment. Hulk Hogan could have had anybody he did it with. He chose me. Hogan and I always got along well out of the ring and in the ring, but that was big. He handpicked me to do that, which, talk about high moments in my career, that's up there, for sure.
Scott Hall is in. Scott Hall goes down. There they are.
Here's all the guys rushing the ring. The fans are going, oh, here we go. They're going to lay him out and a big DQ. Poor WCW. The crowd's waiting for the DQ, but it didn't come.
There goes Savage. He's fighting off all of them.
He smells it!
He's going to wreck him. They're standing in Detroit.
Yes!
He's got him in the rack. He's got him in the rack.
Hogan says yes! Hogan says yes!
Look at him tap out. Luger won the title. Luger won the title. Lex Luger won the title.
You know, watching this, people tell me, Lex, I was there. And they tell me they never felt at any sporting event, a crowd like that. And really the crowd reacted the same way, not really realizing that was where I didn't win it against Yoko, the same building back in '93, right? Lex didn't come through, his career's over, which obviously now we know it wasn't over. I mean, the roof almost came off that building because they had been waiting almost 2 years. We got left laying every night, and here I am with the big gold belt.
Lex Luger, once again in his wonderful career, is the heavyweight champion of the world, live here on Nitro.
Luger driving the elbow to the chest area. The cover, hooks the leg, 2 and yes, he gets it.
I just look back and see how it all came together. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Making such a special 15-year in-ring career that to this day, it blows my mind that I can go out in public and people line up for autographs and bring bagfuls of stuff for you to sign. Wrestling fans are one of a kind. They are so unique. We're a family. We're the WWE family. It's so cool to still be a part of it as a brand ambassador. It's been a really cool journey, and journey continued.